India is a developing country. It has showed a rapid rate of development in the field of agriculture, machinery, and mostly in the economic sector. India is one of the largest countries in the world with a population of more than 1.3 billion people, which brings India onto the track of becoming the third largest economy. India is mostly known for its diverse democracy, but it still faces the struggle with poverty and many other challenges of developing economy. Compared to the earlier times of India before independence, India has tried its best to overcome the backwardness of the economic society. And all these changes in the society were only because of the democratic governance. 15 August and 26 January are the two most important dates in the Indian history. Because we all know that on 15 August 1857, India got its independence from the cruel rule of Britishers, and on 26 January, India's constitution came to effect. B.R. Ambedkar, one of the famous personalities in India, who was an Indian jurist, economist, social reformer, and a political leader, helped in the formation of this constitution. Rajendra Prasad was India's first president, whereas Jawaharlal Nehru was India's first prime minister. And these two political leaders helped in the growth of the nation. Governance. Governance is the process of decision making and the process by which the decisions are implemented. Governance can be used in several contexts, such as corporate governance, local governance, national governance, and international governance. In 1992 report entitled Governance and Development, the World Bank set out its definition for the good governance. It defined good governance as a manner in which the power is exercised in the management of the country's economic and social development. Some major characteristics of good governance are: it is participatory, it is transparent, responsive, effective, efficient, equitable, inclusive, and follows the rule of the law. It assures that the corruption is minimized, the views of the minorities are taken into account, and that the voices of the most vulnerable in society are heard in decision making. India has also taken several initiatives to have good governance, such as right to information, e-governance, focusing on minimum government, maximum governance, legal reforms, police reforms, ease on doing business, etc. India even launched Good Governance Index. It was launched on the occasion of the Good Governance Day on 25th December 2019. Good Governance Index is a uniform tool across states to assess the status of governance and impact of various interventions taken up by the state government and union territories. The objectives of Good Governance Index are to provide quantifiable data to compare the state of governance in all the states and union territories, and to enable the states and union territories to formulate and implement the suitable strategies for improving governance. India is lagging behind in good governance because of some factors, such as criminalization of politics. According to the Association of Democratic Reforms, 43% of members of Parliament of Lok Sabha are facing the criminal charges. It is about 26% increase as compared to 2014. Corruption. Corruption is a major obstacle in improving the quality of governance. While the human greed is obviously a driver of corruption, it is a structural, deceptive and poor enforcement system to punish the corrupt that have contributed in rising curve of graft in India. Gender disparity. According to the Swami Vivekananda, it is impossible to think about the welfare of India or any other country until and unless the conditions of the women are improved. It is impossible for a bird to fly with only one wing. Bhagavad Gita provides numerous cues for good governance, leadership, dutifulness and self-realization, which are reinterpreted in the modern context. We, the Indians, the common man, can contribute to it by having the quality of probity. It is a quality of having strong moral principles. It includes having integrity, uprightness and honesty. It is just not being incorruptible and honest, but also includes the adherence to a code of ethics for an effective system of governance with the socio and economic development.